My beloved child, hear me clearly now, for these are words of hope, comfort, and truth that I long to plant deep within your heart. As you walk the path I have laid before you, know that your steps are ordered. Even when you stumble, I am there to catch you. Even when the way forward looks unclear or frightening, I am with you, lighting your path and guiding you in the direction of your destiny. You do not walk alone, never for a moment. My presence surrounds you, and my hand upholds you. I want you to understand this. The obstacles you face are not there to destroy you. They are there to refine you, to draw out the strength, faith, and resilience that I have placed inside of you. I have equipped you for this journey. Every trial you encounter is an opportunity to grow, to lean into me, and to experience my power working in and through you. Do not be afraid of the challenges ahead, for I am with you, and I have already prepared the way for your victory. Type yes if you trust God. A super thanks donation will bring health and joy to your family and help us spread my message all over the world. Amen. Remember, my child, I am the God who makes a way in the wilderness and streams in the desert. There is nothing too difficult for me. When it seems like there is no way forward, trust that I am creating a new path for you. I am the God of miracles, and I delight in turning impossible situations into opportunities for my glory to shine. Trust me in the process, and you will see my faithfulness unfold before your very eyes. I know the weight of your worries, the things that keep you up at night, the fears that whisper to you in the quiet moments. But let me remind you of my promise. I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind. Cast your anxieties on me, for I care for you deeply. Do not let fear or worry take root in your heart, for they are not from me. Instead, fill your heart with my words of truth. Meditate on my promises, for they are sure and unchanging. When you stand on the foundation of my word, no storm can shake you. Type yes if you trust God. A super thanks donation will bring health and joy to your family and help us spread my message all over the world. Amen. You are my beloved child, and I am always working on your behalf. Even when you don't see it, even when you don't feel it, I am moving mountains in your life. Trust my timing, for I know the perfect moment to bring about every breakthrough, every blessing, and every victory. Do not rush ahead or try to take matters into your own hands, for my ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. Wait on me, and you will see that my plan is far greater than anything you could imagine. When you feel weak, remember that I am your strength. When you feel alone, remember that I am your closest friend. When you feel lost, remember that I am your guide. Lean into me, and I will provide you with everything you need. I will supply your every need according to my riches in glory. There is nothing lacking in my provision for you. I am Jehovah Jireh, your provider, and I take care of my children. You may be in a season of waiting, but do not lose heart. Waiting is not wasted time. In the waiting, I am preparing you, refining you, and growing your faith. Trust that I am working in ways you cannot see, and when the time is right, you will step into the fulfillment of the promises I have spoken over your life. Until then, rest in me, for I am your peace in the midst of the storm. Type yes if you trust God. A super thanks donation will bring health and joy to your family and help us spread my message all over the world. Amen. Let your heart be encouraged, my child, for you are not forgotten. I have engraved your name on the palms of my hands, and I hold you close to my heart. I know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. These are not just words, but a promise that I will fulfill in your life. You are part of something greater than you realize. The work I am doing in you is not just for you. It is for those around you, for your family, your friends, and even those you have not yet met. Your life is a testimony of my goodness and my grace. As you walk in faith, others will see my hand upon your life, and they will be drawn to me through you. Do not underestimate the power of your witness. Every act of faith, every step of obedience, every moment of trust is a seed planted for a greater harvest. I am so proud of you, my child. I see your heart, your efforts, and your desire to please me. I know that the road has not always been easy, but you have remained faithful. And because of your faithfulness, I will reward you. My blessings will overtake you. My favor will surround you like a shield, and my joy will fill your heart. Type yes if you trust God. A super thanks donation will bring health and joy to your family. Continue to press forward, my beloved. Do not grow weary in doing good, for in due season you will reap if you do not give up. Keep your eyes on me, and I will guide you every step of the way. I am with you, I am for you, and I will never leave you. You are my child, and I love you more than you can comprehend. Go in peace, knowing that you are held in my everlasting arms. You are my precious one, and I am your God. Together we will walk this path, and you will see the fullness of my promises come to pass in your life. Amen. My dearest child, as you continue to walk in the light of my presence, let your heart be filled with joy and peace. Know that every season of your life is part of my divine plan, and I am with you through each and every moment. I have designed your path with care, and even when you cannot see what lies ahead, I want you to trust that I am already there, preparing the way for you. There will be days when the road feels long, when the weight of your burdens feels too heavy, and when it seems like the answers you seek are distant. In those moments, I want you to remember this. I am the God who sustains you. My grace is enough for every challenge you face. I am your strength when you are weary, your comfort when you are hurting, and your guide when you are unsure of which way to turn. Do not be discouraged, for I am working all things for your good. Every trial, every challenge, and every setback is an opportunity for you to grow closer to me and to become the person I created you to be. I know the desires of your heart, and I see the prayers you have whispered in the quiet places. I have heard every cry, and none of your tears are wasted. I collect them, and in time, I will turn your mourning into dancing, your sorrow into joy. I know that sometimes it feels like the waiting is too hard. You wonder when the breakthrough will come, when the promises I've spoken over you will be fulfilled. But my child, know this: my timing is perfect. I am never late. I see the whole picture, and I am orchestrating everything for your good. Even in the waiting, I am working. I am preparing you for the blessings that are on their way. Blessings that are far beyond what you could ever imagine. Type yes if you trust God. A super thanks donation will bring health and joy to your family and help us spread my message all over the world. Amen. You may not understand the path you are on, but trust me when I say that it is the best one. My ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts higher than your thoughts. I see what you cannot see, and I know what you cannot know. You can rest in the assurance that I am in control, and that I am leading you toward a future filled with hope and promise. As you wait, I encourage you to lean on me more deeply. Spend time in my presence and let my words fill your heart with strength and courage. When the world tells you to worry, come to me and find peace. When the enemy tries to stir up fear and doubt, remember my promises. Speak them over your life, for my word is a weapon, and it will not return void. It will accomplish all that I have purposed for you. You are my beloved child, and I want to remind you that you are never alone in this journey. I walk with you every step of the way. I know that there are moments when you feel unseen or unheard, when the silence seems overwhelming. But in those moments, I am closer to you than you can imagine. My presence surrounds you, and my spirit is within you. I am always listening, always ready to comfort you, always eager to speak to your heart. Be strong, my child. Do not be afraid, for I am with you wherever you go. The challenges you face today will not last forever. They are temporary, and they are shaping you for a greater purpose. I am refining you like gold in the fire, purifying your heart, and preparing you for the blessings that are coming your way. You may not see it now, but trust that your faithfulness in this season will bear fruit in the next. When the world around you seems chaotic, when things don't go according to your plans, remember that I am your constant. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My love for you never changes, and my plans for you remain firm. You can trust me with every part of your life, your hopes, your dreams, your worries, and your fears. I hold it all in my hands, and I will never let you down. I am your healer, your provider, your protector, and your peace. When you feel broken, come to me, and I will make you whole. When you are in need, trust that I will supply every need according to my riches in glory. When you feel threatened by the troubles of this world, know that I am your defender, and I will keep you safe in the shelter of my wings. The future is bright, my child, for I am with you. I am leading you toward a new season of blessing and breakthrough. The things you have prayed for, the dreams you have held in your heart, they are not forgotten. I am faithful to fulfill every promise I have made to you. Hold on to hope, for it is your anchor in the storm. Keep your eyes on me, and I will guide you through every twist and turn. And remember this, my beloved, I love you with an everlasting love. My love for you is unshakable, unbreakable, and unconditional. There is nothing you could ever do to make me love you less, and there is nothing you could do to earn more of my love. It is freely given, and it is yours forever. Let my love be the foundation upon which you build your life. Let it fill every corner of your heart, casting out fear, doubt, and insecurity. Type yes if you trust God. A super thanks donation will bring health and joy to your family and help us spread my message all over the world. Amen. As you continue forward, know that you are never walking alone. I am by your side, and I will never leave you. You are my child, my precious creation, and I delight in you. Every step you take is a step toward the fullness of the life I have planned for you. Go now in peace and confidence, knowing that I am with you, guiding you, protecting you, and blessing you. You are never alone, and you are always loved. Amen. My beloved child, as you continue to journey through life, know that each moment you spend in my presence is precious. Every prayer you whisper, every tear you shed, and every step you take in faith matters to me. I am with you in every season, whether in times of abundance or times of trial. And I want you to understand that my hand is upon you. You are not forgotten, nor are you ever overlooked. I know you intimately, and I have carved out a special place for you in my heart. Even when life feels overwhelming, when circumstances seem impossible to overcome, I want you to rest in this truth. I am the God of all possibilities. Nothing is too hard for me, and no situation is beyond my reach. In the places where you see roadblocks, I see new opportunities. Where you see failure, I see growth. Where you feel empty, I am filling you with my grace and strength. Trust in my power, for I am able to do exceedingly and abundantly more than you could ask or imagine. Type yes if you trust God. A super thanks donation will bring health and joy to your family and help us spread my message all over the world. Amen. I have great plans for you, plans that will bring you joy, fulfillment, and purpose. I created you with a unique purpose in mind, and every gift, every talent, and every experience you have is part of that purpose. Do not despise the small beginnings or the quiet seasons, for I am using them to prepare you for what is to come. The dreams I have placed in your heart will come to pass in due time. Trust in my timing, for it is perfect. You are a beacon of light in this world, and your life has a profound impact on those around you. Every act of kindness, every moment of faith, and every word of encouragement you share reflects my love. Keep shining your light, even when it feels small, for it is making a difference in ways you cannot yet see. I have placed people in your life who need the hope that you carry. You are my vessel, and through you, I will bring healing, love, and peace to others. Do not be afraid to step out in faith, to take bold steps toward the dreams I have placed within you. I am your provider, and I will supply everything you need to accomplish the work I have called you to do. You lack nothing when you are walking in my will. I will open doors that no one can shut, and I will make a way where there seems to be no way. Do not fear the unknown, for I have already gone before you, and I have prepared the way. When you feel inadequate or unqualified, remember this: I do not call the qualified, I qualify the call. I have chosen you, and I have equipped you with everything you need. Do not let fear or insecurity hold you back, for I am with you, and I will empower you to do all that I have called you to do. You are capable because I am capable, and with me, all things are possible. As you move forward, keep your eyes fixed on me. Do not be distracted by the noise of the world or the opinions of others. I am your guide, and I will lead you in the path of righteousness. You are my beloved, and my plans for you are good. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Walk in faith, trusting that I am working all things together for your good. There will be times when the enemy tries to sow doubt in your heart, when he whispers lies that you are not enough, that you are unworthy, or that you are alone. But I want you to remember this: you are my child, and nothing can separate you from my love. You are not defined by your past or by your mistakes. You are defined by my love, by the fact that I have redeemed you and called you by name. You belong to me, and I will never let you go. As you go through life, know that I am constantly working in your favor. Even when things seem hard or when circumstances feel overwhelming, I am with you. Every battle you face, I am fighting alongside you. Every obstacle you encounter, I am making a way through it. You are never alone, and you are never without my help. Trust in me, my child, for I am faithful, and I will never fail you. Go forward in confidence, knowing that you are deeply loved, fully equipped, and surrounded by my presence. I am with you always, and I will never leave you or forsake you. You are my precious child, and I delight in you. Rest in my love and walk in my peace, for you are held securely in the palm of my hand. People hate the truth for the sake of whatever it is that they love more than the truth. They love truth when it shines warmly on them and hate it when it rebukes them. People hate God and His truth because people love their sins. And they know that if they follow God, they'll have to give them up, because God has absolute laws and moral standards. So they bury their heads in the sand and act as though He isn't real. Even though they know in their inner being that there is a God, they willfully deny the Creator to live a life of sin. And to help convince themselves they are right, they lash out at God and His people in anger and hate. That is really why people hate God, because they do not want to be reminded that their sinful choices have consequences. So, they lash out in hatred to make them feel better about their own weaknesses and sins. It is guilt that makes people hate God. They know He is real. They'd just rather pretend He isn't real, and then respond in anger and hate when confronted with the inevitable reality of being accountable for their actions when they die. Denying God won't change anything, just like denying gravity is real won't change anything. We've all been guilty of hurting the ones that love us and loving the ones that hurt us. Why is it that the ones we're closest to are the ones that we often hurt the most, appreciate the least, and take for granted most often? It's been said, you define what is important to you by what you dedicate your time to. Ask yourself some hard questions. What are my priorities? Do my actions line up with these? Does my schedule line up with these? Does how I spend my time daily back this up? From The Beautiful Things We Miss by Matthew West. This is my heart's cry. I don't want to miss it. I don't want to look back someday and find everything that really mattered was right in front of me the whole time. Open up my eyes, Lord. Keep me in the moments just like this, before the beautiful things we love become the beautiful things we miss. Jim Carrey, one of the richest and most successful actors in the world, said this: I think everybody should get rich and famous and do everything they ever dreamed of so they can see that it's not the answer. What if you woke up to find that what matters most is miles away from what you spent your life chasing after? What the world promises will make us happy will actually leave us feeling empty. Don't miss it. Ask yourself some of the hard questions now, so that you're not asking them when it's too late at the end of your life. Mark 8:36. For what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and forfeit his soul? It is better to be divided by truth than to be united in error. It is better to speak the truth that hurts and then heals, than falsehood that comforts and then kills. Let me tell you something, friend. It is not love and it is not friendship if we fail to declare the whole counsel of God. It is better to be hated for telling the truth than to be loved for telling a lie. It is impossible to find anyone in the Bible who was a power for God who did not have enemies and was not hated. It's better to stand alone with the truth than to be wrong with a multitude. It is better to ultimately succeed with the truth than to temporarily succeed with a lie. Speaking the truth will not win you a popularity contest. Jesus spoke the truth, and they crucified him. If you be a Christian and be a marked and distinct one. There is only one gospel, and Paul said, If any man preach any other gospel unto you than that which we have preached unto you, let him be accursed. Stand fast in your faith. In the real world of pain, how could one worship a God who was immune to it? I have entered many Buddhist temples in different Asian countries and stood respectfully before the statue of the Buddha, his legs crossed, arms folded, eyes closed, the ghost of a smile playing round this. His mouth, a remote look on his face detached from the agonies of the world flood each time. After a while I have had to turn away, and in imagination I have turned instead to that lonely, twisted, tortured figure on the cross, nails through hands and feet back lacerated, Sembe's wrenched brow bleeding from Tom Prick's mouth dry and intolerably thirsty, plunged in God-forsaken darkness. That is the God for Mel. He laid aside his eye,